So we're back once again, and today it's going to be pretty much an extremely short video. It's more just to point out something that drives me absolutely insane while I'm playing ranked games. Now, if you've seen a couple of my last gameplays and you've seen how I play ships, I'm not the best player. But if there's one thing that pisses me off to no end, it's players that play like this in ranked games. And if you do this, please stop. Now, it's going to be specific, if I can actually speak properly, to this map. Now, put yourself in my shoes and my little friend here. Wait, I can't even move the screen. Anyways, it doesn't matter. As you can see on the minimap, it's me and my little friend the Lightning playing ranked against two other DDs. And I thought, you know what? My friendly Lightning, he's going to go cap C. He's going to have a hard time versus, an enemy DD and, as you can see, the Lexington. The enemy Lexington, that is. So I thought, how better to help out than push C with him? And, seeing as my team might actually see that two DDs are actually pushing into C, they might actually surprisingly surprise us with a little bit of support. But as you can see on the minimap, the Mogami, the Trumpets, they're turning towards A, which isn't all that much of a big deal. Actually, that's fine, because, well, I probably should have turned towards A too. Because splitting's better, you get two caps as opposed to one, blah 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 blah. But if you look and turn your attention to the other side of the map, what do we see but the Odin and the North Carolina? Now, they're going to be instrumental to what's going to happen in this game and why I'm so pissed off. Take into consideration, this was played a week ago and I'm still pretty angry about this. But anyways, let's get back into it. Now, if you look at their positioning, they're going to do something that you can probably guess is going to piss everyone on the team off to no end. Yep, that's right, you guessed it. They're going to park behind that island, not be able to shoot anything, and hope and get a crossfire on a part of the island that there's no ships in. Woo! 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 Meanwhile, we're desperately trying to push, actually, and capture this cap, which we should be able to do if we had proper support from, again, you guessed it, the two BBs that are pushing around that rock that can't even fire onto the island, or if we spot a DD, they can't even hit that either. All the while we're getting pretty much no support from our carrier. Meanwhile, their carrier is dropping us constantly, as it should, and alongside this, they've got two BBs that can actually cover the entire cap and be useful. Oh, what's that? It's a radar. Beautiful. That's my fault though, and that's just me playing like shit. But it's a radar, and I didn't even know the Montpellier had radar. Haven't seen that ship often actually. Anyways, as you can see, we get bot detonated, and as a result the carrier has an absolute free time. Now let's go back to the other ships. Where's our Odin? Where's our North Carolina? Oh, that's right, you guessed it, they're still parked behind that rock doing nothing. Woohoo! If you play like this in ranked, stop playing ranked, honestly. And just a warning, I'm not playing ranked after this, because again, based on how I played, I should be an A. I should be going around that island with the Mogami right now. But instead, I'm stuck here in a position, questioning why I even turned on my computer to actually even make this video. Well, and there's the pings. I'm warning them, don't go around that island, don't go around that island. You're going to be absolutely useless for the rest of the game. Don't go around that island, North Carolina. I can see it, I can see what you're going to do. Odin, I'm looking at you too. You're going to push around that island, they're not going to be effective, and nothing's going to happen. Now, I'm going to speed this video up. Well, I can't actually speed it up, but I would speed it up if I could. To get to the point. The point where, once again, we're getting dropped by carriers with no fighter cover. That feels so goddamn good. So I'm gonna speed this up to the part of the video where what I said happens, and then we're gonna go from there. So toodle-doo for a little bit. So, as you can see, the Lightning and myself decide, trying to defend this C cap is absolutely impossible. We get carrier dropped, they have battleships backing them up, plus they have the Lightning to basically just, hold the cap. So, we do what any self-respecting DDs would do, and we push and leave the cap, and hopefully get away from the carrier, and maybe contest B or some stuff, I don't know. Which means that the enemy Lightning gets C for free. Well, actually not for free, they actually do a shitload of damage to us too. But at the same time, North Carolina and the Odin are now isolated. And I don't blame the other flank, really, the Mogami and the Turpits for dying here, because basically they're holding that flank all by themselves. But what I do blame is the fact that if I could turn around this thing, which I can't, you'd see that the Odin and the North Carolina are basically full HP, and now you can see that their movements are so beautiful. Just a masterclass. Look at the way they're moving. Beautiful. It's taught me so much about how World Warships meant to be played. Is meant to be played. And they're basically pushing straight into a Lightning, a Bismarck, North Carolina, Montpellier, and I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Now, there's one further surprise, and I'm going to speed up the video until we get to that point. So, check back in a little second. So, as you can probably see, from this point in the game, I typed in chat. Now, I was kind of referring to both myself and the Odin and the North Carolina in this, because I think we're both equally culpable to how badly this game went. Now, if you look at the point, North Carolina basically hasn't moved since the start of the game, which is fantastic. And if you look at the Odin, maybe we could still win. We were only down 3-1 ships. If maybe the Odin actually capped C, we might actually have a chance to win. So maybe, maybe. Let's wait and see. Let's see if he actually goes and caps C. But nope, acting like someone with a phobia of clowns and C being basically clown school, the Odin decides, you know what, I don't need that cap, I'm going to take them all on by myself. Anyways, I'm done with this video. It was actually surprisingly fun to make, but anyways, until the next time, we lose the game, we lose the game, we lose the game, I lose all my games in ranked because I'm shit. Anyways, until the next one, I'll see you all in the next one. That rhymed. Well, it was the same thing repeated twice, so it must have rhymed. Anyways, goodbye.